you want to know school sports in Madison County, then you need to visit Madison County Schoolsports.com. Everything sports in Madison County. That's Madison County Schoolsports.com. Visit us now. The following program is brought to you in part by Time Warner Cable and the Madison County School System. This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome to Madison County Schoolsports.com.
MCHS TV and Madison County Schoolsports.com present your look at local school sports. Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right. Goes up and under, nice throw. Oh, there you go, you got time. Go right.
Welcome back to Madison County Schoolsports.com. I'm Samantha Burford, here today with someone fantastic that I cannot wait to introduce everyone to. Head coach of the Madison Central Archery team, Winston Long. Coach Long, thanks for being with us today.
Oh, thank you very much for this opportunity to showcase the archery in the county.
Yeah, it's so exciting. You guys have had a fantastic season, and we're going to start at the beginning, and then we're going to get to the t-shirt, because we got a lot of people in our audience today, and they're all wearing the t-shirts. And you got to be just excited.
Oh, just can't even believe how this season's started. I mean, I took the team over 3 years ago, and last year we done excellent, and this year we've just excelled. We've took the regional, we took the second in the state, we took second in the nation, and now we took first in the world.
It's just incredible. Did you dream this time last summer? Did you dream that? Did you know this is where you were headed by your students that you had coming in?
Well, I knew that last year they achieved way more than what they had the year before that, the year I took over. This year, when they come in, I could just tell that they wanted it more this year than they've wanted it in a long time. You know, the team we beat is the team that, far as I know, has never been beat in the World Archery or in the nation. So I was hoping just for us to finish a good strong second to this team.
So Coach, a lot of people may not understand the world of archery. Let's begin by, how did you get involved in it?
Well, I had a kid at Glen Marshall Elementary and come home one day and said they're shooting archery, and wanted to join the team, so that's how I started.
And that's it?
That's
it.
And
you said, I guess I got to learn this too.
Well, I'd been an archer for a long time, but it was mostly in the hunting, no target archery. And this style of archery is different than our hunting archery. It's a different style in the way you shoot the bow and everything.
Okay, see, a lot of people may not know that. A lot of the hunters that may be watching think, well, you know what? Wish they'd had that when I was in school.
Well, I wish they had it when I was in school.
When you and I both were in school.
Yeah.
So tell us the basics of archery. Let's start with 101, because everybody knows about basketball and football. I read a comment where you said more people are in the sport at Madison Central playing archery
Yes.
than are in football or basketball.
Yes.
Is that true?
I have 72 kids on my team. Normally we retain, last year we lost about 6 or 7. This year we only lost, I think, 8.
Okay.
So we ended up with 64 full-time students shooting archery full-time.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Girls and boys.
Girls and boys. And the way my teams is the way I do it is I take in when I make a team, I take the averages of what they shoot over so many tournaments.
Okay.
Well, the way it worked out the first time, well, when I started my season and started doing the regionals and stuff, my first team had 12 boys, 12 girls. That was just by the score.
Okay.
Next team, same way. And next team, they was only 11 and 12.
Okay.
So it was awesome that way.
So now how are you this year? Are you pretty even girl to boy ratio?
Yes, that was this year.
Oh, that is this year.
Yeah.
I thought you meant when you started years ago.
Oh, no. When I started
I misunderstood you.
Okay, well, when I started years ago, it was almost the same, though. I mean, we had a lot, little girls love to shoot bows because sometimes they can't be real physical.
Okay, and this is one way to get
this
there?
bow can adjust down to 13 pounds.
Okay.
So it can go to 20 to 13. And when they shoot it, it's very easy, very simple to learn.
So give us the 101 for those of us that don't know. Like, is it a lot of mental preparation? You're alone with the bow, it's quiet, it's focusing. Do I have that part right?
When it comes to archery, it's a whole lot more mental than it is anything. The kids has to get up in front of a crowd of 400 people. And although they're not, they feel like each person out there is watching them.
Right.
But when really they're watching their individual family members.
Okay. So how many would be out there?
Well, we normally have 48 archers on the line at one time.
Okay. Okay.
We have 24 targets, 2 per archer.
Okay. And
Two targets, 2 archers per target.
Okay. So they alternate or they take turns?
Yeah, well, no, what we do is each team is made up of 24 kids.
Okay.
So we'll have one team member and then another team member from another school.
Another school, got it. Okay.
And it'll just alternate. You'll put all your students on 1 through 24, and then the next group will come in 1 through 24. It'll be on the same one.
So for those of us, especially myself, I don't have any children, or myself have never been an archer, so this is exciting. And I mean, we are moving into the world of archery. Isn't it fantastic?
It's awesome. I tell you, there's not any other sport that a 4th grader can stand with a 12th grader and compete on the same level.
Yeah, you don't find that in any other sport, do you?
No other sport.
Because especially with any other athletic, as far as football, physical sports, or basketball, you can't take a senior versus a 4th grader and match them up in anything like that.
No, and when we go and have our tournaments, we don't compete against this one team. Like the football team will go over to Lafayette or wherever. Right. But when we compete, we're competing lots of times against 5 teams.
Okay.
So we have to have everybody competing each time. I mean, 12 people have to show up to make our score.
Right.
On some other sports, you take one person that may carry a lot of the team.
Right.
Ours, we have to have at least 12. We have to have at least 12 archers that shows up every time to win.
Every single time.
Every time.
Each week, or how often do you have your matches?
Normally, once a week when we really get going.
Because you have a long season, right?
Yes.
October through July.
Yeah, well, that's
extremely
going to change a little bit.
It is. Okay.
But yeah, we start October the 15th, and then we run through. The Nationals is second week in May, and then we have a break through the summer until we get to the World. So it's extremely long, and it's hard to carry the momentum from May all the way out to July.
To July.
I mean, kids have jobs, kids
right.
have this. I mean,
right.
there's lots of other things, camps.
Going on through the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you keep them focused through all that?
I pray a lot. No,
I love it.
What we do is, when they come, these kids was chosen for the Nationals for a reason, because they was best of the team.
Okay.
You know, their scores.
So you don't take your entire team with you?
No,
when you
what I
went to
do
Madison?
is the whole season as we go, I write down every tournament score. Then I average that tournament score out.
Okay.
So I start from the top, and that way it keeps me, which I would never, but it keeps us doing instead of favoritism, like say, oh, well, you know, maybe this person's helped me a little more.
Right.
The child has to make it on their own. So
Okay.
each score, it just goes right down the line, and then that'd be my 24 for
Right.
the nationals and state. So.
Well, and I'm sure the better they get, it depends a lot on if they've attended practice and, you know, the whole shebang, every meet, every match.
What happens is our tournaments or our practices, if you come in there, it looks disorientated. Most coaches would go, oh my God,
Yeah.
what's going on
What's
here?
this crazy?
But what we do is, when the children come off the line, they have to focus when they're really shooting.
Okay.
So when they come off, I don't require them to keep that. Only when they're on the line is when I want them to really focus on their art of shooting that bow.
Okay.
When they come off the line, I want them to relax.
Okay.
A relaxed child shoots a bow very good because their muscles is not tense.
Right.
Lots of things are. So it's
I love it. It's very educational because I think there's a lot of people out there like myself that you know, this is a new sport to most of us. So it's fantastic. Coach, if you don't mind, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, let's get into your regular season. We'll talk about your tournaments.
Okay.
And then we'll get to the Worlds, and then eventually we'll get into all those seniors you were talking about. All right. I know you're going to miss them. All right. We'll be right back with more MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCHS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications. Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Welcome back to MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. I'm Samantha Burford here with Coach Winston Long, head coach of the Madison Central Archery team. Coach, again, thanks for being with us.
You're welcome.
We're here at our Jack Burford studios. I always say that to all the coaches that sit in the hot seat right here. They're our official coaches sponsor, and we're just very happy that they let us take over their customer service area.
Yeah.
So we want to thank them. Really do appreciate it.
Well, we want to thank you
we
guys
take
for
over the
that.
building when we come in, don't
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
So, okay, let's start, Coach, with your regular season.
Okay.
Tell us about that.
Well, we start on usually 1st of October. I start sending out my paperwork. Our season starts officially on October 15th.
Okay.
I don't know why it starts that way, but
It does.
they do.
It
That's
does.
what we do. So what we do is usually we don't have a tournament till November.
Okay.
So we of course
Lots of practicing. till
Lots
then.
of practicing. We usually have a couple nights a week for 2 hours a night,
Okay.
and so that's all they practice.
And you practice
4
at
hours a
Madison Central, or
No, we practice at Glen Marshall Elementary.
got it? Okay.
There's just too much over there,
Okay.
and as you know, we're not known as well as other sports. So
Right. That was my
We
question.
kinda get-
It's hard to find the space. It really
it is,
and the time.
We need another high school.
Oh gosh, that could be a whole nother round table right here.
Yeah, we
okay,
can
so
just-
we
but
won't
anyway-
go into
but
that
anyway.
today.
But no, we start, and then once we start our tournaments, we normally can shoot every weekend.
Okay.
Every weekend.
So tell us your record. Do you remember it? I mean, that was a long time ago, starting back in October, so in November.
Well, I don't think
Uh-oh, he's looking for help.
No, I don't think that we lost any tournaments. High school team, we was always number 1 in all the high schools, I think, for the whole year.
Okay. Isn't that incredible?
That was our regular season, not counting
Right.
now
Not counting the
state
tournaments.
yes, not counting the tournaments.
Okay.
And
you say about 5 teams during each match.
yeah, well, that's
play.
just high school. You'll have
Okay.
up to most of our tournaments will run from 450 to 750 kids
Wow.
for 3 days
Wow.
at one school. So
Yeah.
you're running them through every hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, so the mom in me wants to know, how do you raise all the funds to get everybody where they have to be?
Well, let me tell you,
It's hard, isn't it?
it is because we have a very, very, very small budget,
Yeah.
but we go very, very large places.
Right.
But it's
And
ju-
transportation is expensive.
it's very expensive. What the deal is we have people that are just great. We have one,
Your family.
yeah.
Your archery family.
This is my Archer family, and I'm going to tell you, there's 3 or 4 people on this team that really, really puts out the effort that it takes to help raise money.
Right.
We don't have a boosters club,
You don't. Okay.
because it's getting so hard to do that.
Right.
Paperwork.
Especially this year, they put a lot of new stipulations.
They put a lot
on
of
it.
stuff in there, and so I just have an account at school, and I go in there to the athletic director and tell him what I want, and he fills out a PO, and I get it.
Well, that's good.
But it is hard. Now I could have one tournament and make enough money to do the whole year, no problem.
Through admission charges?
Through admission and
Concessions?
through concessions and
Okay.
our tournament fees. So
Okay.
we charge other archers $5. Other teams $5 per archer to come and shoot.
Okay.
Or an individual can come shoot for $5.
Oh, okay.
So, I think the last tournament we had, we raised,
You don't want to tell?
not really, because
won't
other
tell.
people will be jealous.
let's just
but
keep
let's
it a
just say that we
Enough.
raise, one tournament raises enough money.
Okay.
If we had 2, we would never have to worry.
Oh, wow.
We wouldn't have
okay.
to worry about our trips or anything if we have 2 tournaments. But spaces.
So the coaches are going to start coming to you going, tell us what your secret is. So,
Well,
yeah, we
I
just
don't know
gave it
about
away.
that.
We gave it away.
But the coaches, I'm sure that most of them big sports have got big budgets,
Yeah.
and they know how to
Yeah.
raise the money.
They give them a little more money.
But we do extremely well. We have a lady, Maudie Brewer.
Oh, she's hiding over
Yeah,
there.
Maudie Brewer, which is just awesome. I mean, she goes around to all these businesses, and I'm sure she's been here.
Probably.
She
she's
peddled
taken
her little goods.
She's been to Jack Burford Chevrolet.
But
okay.
she has donated so much time, and she donates money that she makes. If it wasn't for people like her, we just couldn't have
You
a
couldn't
team.
do it.
No.
Because you need 3 of you.
But we'd need a whole bunch of me because I'm not real smart.
Now, I don't believe that.
My
and
wife,
I, don't
I
think
will
any
say
of them
this,
would
my
believe
wife is great. She takes care of all the paperwork, everything.
that. That's
She leaves
Yeah.
me and Preston to do the coaching,
right.
and she takes care of everything.
Of everything else.
Yep.
And that's kind of nice as a coach. You don't have to worry about all
Don't
that
have
because
to
you
worry
trust
about
her.
it.
You know it's going to get done.
Don't have to worry about
And
it.
get done right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we talked about regular season. Let's move into tournament time.
Okay.
Tell us about that.
Well, the first big tournament we have is our regional tournament.
Okay.
It is usually I think it was in February this year. So at our tournament, the regional, we had 1,500 kids shoot in that regional tournament.
Wow.
And we had schools from Fayette County and I believe is Scott County in our district. I can't
Well, that's
remember.
what I was going to ask, because if it's similar to football and basketball, is it a lot of the surrounding counties?
Yeah, we have
Central
quite a,
Kentucky.
Yeah, in our regional, we have like only about 4, maybe 4 counties.
Okay.
I would have to look them up.
Georgetown, possibly for sales, or do we go south?
No,
of
mostly
Richmond?
we're
Winchester, or
we're Lexington. Clay County is in our regional, right?
he's
believe.
looking for help.
Well, I mean, I really just don't know.
You know what?
Exactly.
And the truth being told, it doesn't matter.
But
you're focused on your
yeah,
team,
that-
so that's
Julie
what's
takes care of
important.
that part.
Yeah.
She could tell you.
Okay.
No, but what we do is we had to compete against I forget how many hundreds of high school, but now on the teams I think it was only like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Approximately. I'd have to look it up, but there was just like 7 or 8 teams. But to win, I mean, you have to have a score close to 3,400 points to win.
Okay.
And I think this year we only had 1 or 2 scores below 3,400. The rest of the time they was above 3,400. So our team just done awesome. We go from the regionals. Then what I did is we had 3 teams in the regionals. 2 teams made the score so they can move on to the state. They have a certain level they have to reach on score.
Okay, got it.
We got there, and both of my teams done wonderful. We had 1 and 2 team. Number 1 team, which doesn't mean that they're not number 1. The second team, they're wonderful kids.
Okay, got it.
I just want you to know that. But the number 1 team shot, and we shot over 3,400, and we got second in the state. Okay. Well, then when we done all the scores up, I had 1 team that qualified for the nationals.
Okay.
So from that, as long as they shot in the state, I could, do what I need to do. But the teams only changed 2 children out of the whole thing.
Out of the whole thing. 2 of them are the only ones that changed. Okay.
Yeah, 2 of them. So we went to nationals, and I'm telling you, I shot with a wonderful team from Michigan, Heartland High School, and we got up there, and when those kids started shooting, it was just like, I don't know, it looked like it was perfect.
Yeah.
And when we got done...
Some people would call that good coaching.
Well, I just, good herder.
I don't believe that. And we'll find out when we get the student athletes in here.
No, coaching is something you have to make that child believe. In archery, we can't get out there and say, you get out, you got to talk to them, and you got to work them through this issue of nerves and concentration.
Right.
There's just a bunch of stuff archery is that
for example,
can wear you out.
Give us an example. Those of us that want the scoop. You don't have to give names. Just say, okay, for instance.
For instance, we have some children that in practice, they're just spot on.
Right. But then they get nervous.
When they get to the tournament, it's just like they're jelly.
Okay.
And it's because in the state, there's probably 2,000 people sitting there watching you instead of 400.
Right.
And you're shooting against teams that you've never seen before.
Okay.
And but it just I have them.
Some people can handle the.
Yeah, I have them come off the line crying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're disappointed with how they've done it. There is crying.
There's crying in archery.
Girls and boys, or just girls?
Mostly are girls. I have seen boys whimper, but I don't know if any of them I've seen cry. Yes.
Sad that they didn't do as well.
Yeah,
as
they really they want to achieve, and a lot of kids in archery. They're a lot of them's AP students, and we have band students. We have, and it's hard for them not to accept trying to be perfect.
Right, because they have high expectations.
Yeah, archery is not perfect.
Themselves.
It's hard to shoot a bow and be perfect with it.
Okay.
So.
That's fantastic. So let's move on into, I guess you've gone into the state, and now let's go into Worlds. Tell us some more about that.
Well.
Please tell me you flew.
No, ma'am. We had a charter bus.
Okay, that's better than a school bus.
We had a charter bus, and it was nice.
Okay, good.
Yeah. We've been taking school buses, and but they've been an issue with that too. So we're just decided to get a charter bus.
Right.
And we raised money for it. And,
okay.
We done some things, and it wasn't very expensive for us after we got done.
Right.
But we left out of here on Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
In the morning, and we returned at 5:30 on Monday morning.
Okay, so a long weekend.
It was a long weekend. We didn't shoot until the last hour of the tournament on Sunday.
Oh gosh.
So we took them up there, and we took them to a huge water park.
Okay, had some fun.
Just wore them out. Let them just go crazy.
Yeah.
Then we went, and then the next day we went, took them to the zoo. And we had a outdoor picnic and everything. Just let them relax.
Yeah.
Took them back to the motel room. And got them ready and took them out to dinner that night.
Okay.
And so it was just it was awesome.
So I'm sitting here thinking you guys are together a lot.
Yes.
You're together a lot, and we'll get that from the student athletes a little later. So they have to all get along.
Yes.
I mean, you're together a lot.
Yes.
And it's a long season. You can't say to a
yes.
child, you know what, season's almost over, you're just going to have to get over it, you know,
Well,
and move on. But this is a long season.
It's very long, and it can be, when you start getting up to the nationals and states and stuff, it can be strange.
Stressful, too.
For the children and for the coaches.
Yeah.
I more worry about how they feel about themselves when they come off the line than I do about winning.
Okay.
You know, winning will come if the child is comfortable, and they'll.
Right.
If they perform to their best, they will do the best, and
Yeah.
then that's what you take is
Right.
the best, whatever it is.
Exactly.
The best is what they got to give you.
So tell us about your shirt then. Let's start there, because they're all wearing these shirts. I love them. Explain
Well,
those.
Miss Tessa Spa over there, she helped design this shirt, and this shirt here is, as you can see, I can't read upside down, but it represents the whole world. We had
Okay.
we had South Africa there, we had of course the U.S., and then we had Canada. Now, what we did was we just put them here, and then it says, if you will,
It says we're here to conquer the world tournament.
the World Tournament. And I'm telling you, we had so many people come up and take pictures of these shirts. It was crazy. They just
Right.
thought this was the coolest shirt ever was. And at first they thought it was from Canada.
Well, when I first saw that, that was my question. Why do you have Canada at the top of your shirt?
But we tried to, make sure you saw Richmond here.
Right.
But,
Yeah, the arrow. The arrow's perfect, yeah.
But the shirt, Miss Tessa, she designed it, and we just had them make it, and it went over wonderful.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I saw the Canada at the top, and then you have on your
Little-
hat a little, flag of Canada.
Yeah.
And so tell us about that.
Well, lots of times when you go to these tournaments, especially the World Tournament, they trade in and out stuff. We wasn't prepared, but Canada was. When we got there, we rushed in and whatever. So, but there was a guy out there, and he was handing out these little old stickers. And so he gave me one, and I put it on my hat immediately.
What do you guys take as a present? Do you take anything?
Well, this year we didn't take anything.
Okay.
We just, it was more like we slipped our mind than what we should have.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Next time, right?
Next
always
time.
next
Yeah.
time.
There's
All
always
right.
been a next time.
Yeah, Coach, we're going to take another quick break,
Okay.
and when we come back, let's get into some talk about the seniors, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back with MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications. Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Welcome back to MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. I'm Samantha Burford, here today with Coach Winston Long. He's the head coach of the Madison Central Archery team. Thanks again for being with us, Coach.
You're welcome.
We have some special guests with us today. 3 seniors. I'm going to let them introduce themselves because this trophy is one heavy and well-deserved, right?
Very.
It's like you need to be taking it above the head, really. Let's start with you. Introduce yourself.
I'm Caitlin Hall.
All right. And how long have you been doing archery?
2 years.
2 years. All right. All right.
I'm Jonathan Long. I've been shooting for about 5 years now.
5 years. Okay.
I'm Grant Willoughby. I've been shooting for about 6 years.
6 years. So you obviously started in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got the bug in middle school and thought, I'm going to keep doing this.
Definitely.
Well, and it probably helped having him as the assistant coach, I guess, when you were in middle school,
Yeah.
right? He
Yeah.
pushed you on into it. So what are your all's plans for future? Are you guys, where are y'all going? You going to college? You going to vocational schools? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'll probably end up at Eastern, looking
Okay.
to go into construction somehow, or something along those lines. Yeah.
Perfect. What about you?
I'm going to UK. I'm doing the engineering living and learning program.
Sounds good.
I'm going to KU into nursing.
Into nursing. Fabulous. Boy, she'll get a job right out of school, won't she? That's what they all say. Coach, tell us about these three. What are your thoughts? I mean, you're going to miss them, I know.
Yes, I'm going to miss them. Caitlin, when she come to me, she just really started and hadn't really like shot a bow much, and within the first year she was up in the 280s, and this year she's just keeps right on. She's just a wonderful kid, wonderful shooter.
Yeah,
So
it's fantastic. All right.
Johnny, well, he's sort of like one of my kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the entertainment. He's the one that usually gets us going in a tournament. He'll give us a good old chant, you know.
Yeah.
So that's where we kind of got this on our back,
Right.
the little slogan we have on our back.
So
And,
he's your male cheerleader, right?
Yeah,
there.
he's a good cheerleader.
Your
Ain't that
support
right, boys
team.
and girls?
I got the giggles from that. Do you not want to be called the
It
male
don't matter.
cheerleader?
Oh yeah, well, he'll take it.
All right, good. All right.
And Grant, well, Grant, he's been with me the longest. Him and Ryan started together at
What year was it? Can you even remember?
yeah, what year was it?
A long time ago.
It was Madison.
He was in
Madison Middle.
7th and I was in 6th.
Yeah, Madison Middle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Madison.
Madison Middle. And the first year that they done it, they's the only two people qualified to go to the state. So he's been with me the longest.
Yeah.
Grant has.
That's fantastic.
And we got to have somebody, we got to have the real good looking guy. So we decided to keep Grant around.
Keep him around for all
Yeah,
the girls
yeah,
to
all the
keep
girls.
coming to the team.
Yeah, yeah.
So how many seniors do you have this year, Coach?
Well, I had 4 on this team, and I have 8 that's 4 more that's graduating. I had 8 seniors on the
8 total.
on the total team. Yes.
And you're going to miss them, I know.
Yeah.
We talked about that. It's going to be hard without you guys, but now if you say you're going to Eastern, and UK, that's not far away. So you guys you're going to come back next year and support the team?
I told them I was going to try and come back and help out what I can.
Yeah.
Do what I can.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
They're talking about getting their BAI training, which is the basic training for archery.
Okay.
And once they get certified, then they can work in the school system with me or just
Excellent.
teach archery by themselves.
Right.
So.
Yeah, someday, look, you guys could be assistant coaches, head coaches when he retires. What do you think?
Well, no, it might be something to look into.
You're supposed to say that's hard shoes to fill right there.
Yeah, they
Hard
are big
to
shoes to fill, definitely.
All right, you guys got any thoughts? Any comments?
I don't know what to say. You can't hardly beat it.
You're going to miss it, though, right?
Definitely.
Well, I flew all the way out to Wisconsin by myself.
You did.
Yeah,
Just to
just
be with
so
them.
he could make the team, and we're
Just
so
so I could
grateful
do it.
he made it because one of his scores is one of the top 12. So if
Right.
he hadn't been there, it wouldn't have looked as good.
Yeah, they're an athletic family. We know.
Yeah, we know them.
Yeah, all of them. So, anything else? I mean, we're going to miss you guys next year.
We're going to miss you guys.
Are you taking that home with you, or
Well, I might let him borrow it tonight.
pass it around to all
Yeah,
the senior houses?
they're working on a place to put our trophies at school. We don't have a place to display them yet. So.
Right. So we
We're-
got to
we're
make that
trying.
happen.
Yeah, we're trying to.
We got to get on the phone with the AD, right?
We
Yeah,
have
that needs to. You guys need to be in the opening day, ceremony, the pep rally up there. Yeah, we'll get
That'd
you
be
involved
unusual.
right there.
Yeah, something.
You're in charge.
Yeah.
You're going to be in charge of that.
I think I might could work something out.
All right. Well, not only do we have these 3 with us today, but we've also got a lot of the team with us today, and they're our audience right now. And we're going to get to meet them as soon as we come right back with MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications. Oh, there you go, you got
MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. I'm Samantha Burford, here today with the Madison Central girls and coach of the Madison Central Archery team. Thanks for being with us today, girls and coach.
Thank you.
Well, I can't say all girls. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Let's start off by you girls introducing yourself. You want to start over there?
Oh, I guess so. I'm Tessa, and I've been doing archery for 1 year now.
1 year. What's your major? And what year are you?
I'm a senior this year.
A senior this year. And what's your major?
What are you going to go to college?
Probably going to be a biology teacher.
Oh, excellent. All right.
I'm Keely Foley. I've been shooting for 6 or 7 years now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go into nursing, and I'm a junior.
Okay. Let's stand.
I'm Taylor Cobb, and I've been shooting for 5 years, and I don't really know what I want to do yet. So.
Okay.
My name is Bailey Hatfield. I was a freshman. I just moved up to a sophomore, and I plan on being a Christian psychologist when I get older.
Excellent. Okay.
My name's Jessie Lemaster, and I've been shooting for about 4 years now.
All right.
So when I grow up, I want to be a vet, so I want to go into vet school.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
I'm Alyssa Lanehart, and I've been in it for about 5 years now, and I'd like to go into psychology.
Oh, that's great. You girls have big aspirations, and Coach was telling us about that. That not only are you girls good at archery, but you set high expectations on everything you do. Is that true? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Perfectionist, any of you? I would think most of you would have to be, right? Yeah. I'm going to keep scooting over because I don't want to hide you. Tell us something about maybe your favorite part of the season. Anybody?
It's just the team is just like a family. It's just we're all one big family.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. It's hard being accepted in high school, and this is something that just really brought me closer to some people.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
And I think, I could go to any person on this team. I could take anything to them, and they would give me their input, tell me what they thought about it, and give me advice if I needed advice on anything.
And my coach, if I have anything, I can just go to him. He's like my little personal counselor sitting here.
I would say, you know, as far as the mental preparation for all this, he would have to be. Is he a good listener?
Yeah, believe me. I feel like I've had a pretty good bond with Winston over the years.
Yes.
So.
I think you would have to be, because, you know, he was talking about how he has to mentally make sure that you guys are tough, but you guys are tough. I mean, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. But do you find it as the season gets, you know, going, once we get to May, June, July into the world, I mean, does it get more challenging?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The stress definitely adds to it.
Yeah, that's right. So maybe come summertime it gets a little easier because you're not in school.
Yeah.
That might be a little better, right? But you're still practicing.
It kind of balances out a little bit.
Yeah. Get through finals and then get into worlds. So you keep it going. But so now, it's summer break. What are you doing? Have you put your bow and arrows down, or are you done? You're like, I'm done.
No.
Still practicing. Is he making you practice, or are you doing it because you love it?
We're doing it
because we love it.
That's fantastic. Now, how many times a week will you do it?
Twice.
Once or
2 or
twice.
3.
As often as I can do it.
So do you call each other and go, all right, let's go practice?
Well, we'll usually, if we go to in-range, and some of us will be out there, and we'll shoot our compound bows, and we'll shoot the Genesis bows we shoot at school.
Yeah.
Because he coaches with the compound bows.
Yeah, we do. We have Scholastic 3D in the county.
Okay.
So some of you get them involved in 3D shooting, which goes straight into college.
Mm-hmm.
Although they take mass students the best. If you shoot a compound bow, it's it really puts you up there. There's lots of colleges that wants those kids.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So I'm sure your parents are happy. It's keeping you guys a nice group of friends, people they trust, they know where you are. Or I guess your parents are loving all this, right?
Yeah.
Keeping you guys out of trouble, making you have good grades.
And our parent group's pretty close too, really.
Really?
We all have get-togethers together, and we
guys
all
are
are at each
one big
other's
family.
houses, and
Yeah.
some of them come to the house and swim after. We go to her house and swim.
Yeah. So you spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On and off. Wow, that's incredible. Any good stories that we can tell on the coach? He's sitting here. I mean,
No, I better not.
I got a good one.
Oh, she's going to go for it.
What, Jesse?
It's actually a good one.
Okay, we'll take good ones.
So I remember back when I first started shooting, he'd always have that same old hat on every single day. I'd always, whenever he wasn't looking, I'd take it off, and then I'd run around at practice and just put it on.
Right.
And, well, he's become a lot of a mentor to me, you know? And then, you know, he gave me this hat, so it's my lucky hat.
It's your lucky hat. So do you wear it every practice, about every day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys are one big family, and I can tell she's getting sentimental, and I think it's fantastic. I mean, I think so many other high school athletics, they have shorter seasons, and maybe they don't get along as well as you guys, and I think hats up to you. All right, because I think it's fantastic, and I'm really happy for you. I want to wish everybody a big congratulations.
Thank you.
That's the most important thing, right? Did they steal your trophy? Where did it go? The boys
I don't know. The boys, they took it out of here with them.
Oh, Johnny's got it.
Yeah.
I don't think
Johnny,
he
he,
really good.
yeah, normally Johnny takes it home with him.
He'll sleep with it.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Girlfriend, I don't
You guys, you guys deserve it.
All right.
Speaking of, are there any girls-boy relationships going on that?
Yeah, there's a couple. Miss Jessie.
There you go, Coach. All right, we'll get the boys in here in a minute. Anything else before we go?
Well, see, I haven't known him that long, but he's been more like a father figure than a coach. It's just that level.
We're all so close that I don't even call Julie anymore. We just call her
Oh,
Mom most of the
call her
time.
Mom.
We call her Mom.
Isn't
Call
that
her
great?
Dad.
She don't respond to Julie anymore.
I think you need to ask for a raise.
Let's
You
put
got
that
a
out
lot?
there. We need a big raise.
You got a lot of family to feed.
Yeah, I know. It takes a lot of time and a lot of devotion. You have to, because there is such the level of what we get compensated.
Right.
You just have to love it.
You do, and
Yeah.
I think everybody can tell.
We all don't get along just because we have to. We get along because we like what we do, and
We all have that common interest. And
Right.
Just kind of
Yeah,
brings us
when I
together.
start the season out, I'm real straightforward. Any issues,
Right.
you're off the team.
Yeah.
If there's a fight starts in the team, you're off the team.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're pretty upfront with them. You tell them.
Listen, I tell the parents and them, it's zero tolerance. If you have trouble in school, don't come back.
Right.
You know, they have to really want to be on this team because they have to behave all year and they have to get along all year. Now we may have an issue or two, but it's resolved real fast if we have any issues. You know, it's not accepted of anybody that would cause trouble.
Right.
Zero tolerance.
Well, and I think when you're upfront with them,
Yep.
that's all you can ask, right?
Yep.
I think it's well said. Congratulations, girls. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll get the boys in here next, all right? Stay with us. We'll be right back with MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Welcome back to MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. I'm Samantha Burford, here today with the Madison Central men's archery team. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was all right. That was good. All right. Let's start over here. Introduce yourself. Tell us how long you've been doing archery.
Okay, I'm Jared Isaacs, and I've been doing archery for 4 years.
Is there anything particular that you like to study and want to go to college and do, or?
I have no idea.
Not yet. Okay.
I'm Joseph Eisen. I am going into my sophomore year, and I've been doing archery since the 4th grade.
Wow. Long time.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do something with biology.
Okay.
College.
Alright, my name's Bradley Long. I'm this man's son, unfortunately. But I've been doing archery since my 5th grade year, and I'm going to be a sophomore. No, why did I say sophomore? I'm gonna be a junior.
Junior, yeah, it's summertime.
Yeah, and
Your season's so long you don't even know what month it is, do you?
No, I just go with the flow most of the time. But I don't really know what I want to go to college yet.
Okay, that's all right. It's okay. All right.
Me again.
Yeah.
Jonathan Long. Just graduated. Been shooting archery since I was in the 8th grade. Probably go to Eastern and do something in construction.
You need to pass out those Chevrolet hats. I think everybody needs one of those
Yeah,
here.
Bradley.
We're gonna get Jack. We'll get Jack Burford on there. Okay.
All right, I'm Brandon Chitwood. I've been shooting since the 4th grade, and I'll be a senior this year.
All right. I'm coming to the other side. What? Anything you wanna?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
I'm Seth Stagner. I've been shooting since the 5th grade. I'm going into my sophomore year, and I would like to do something in engineering.
Great.
My name is Jason Mead. I've been shooting for 5 years. I'm going in my junior year.
Okay. Anything you want to tell us? Nope.
I haven't
All right.
decided yet.
All right. Good.
My name is Kyle Smith. I've been shooting since the 4th grade. And I haven't entirely thought far enough past college.
All right. That's fine.
My name's Grant Willoughby, and I've been shooting since the 6th grade. And I'm going to be a freshman at UK and doing the engineering living and learning program.
And we got to thank you for coming. I mean, most people wouldn't have their wisdom teeth taken out and come be on TV and have to talk, right? Love his heart. All right, guys, anything about Coach? Do we have any superstitions that he does? You guys do? Anything fun about the team you can spill?
We did shave his head before.
Yeah.
The night
Yeah,
before.
we drew on it.
He shaved his
Well,
head.
Mom
He
shaved
shaved it, and then we drew on it.
Yeah, we drew on it. We did.
Please don't tell me permanent marker.
No,
We
he-
wanted
My
to.
wife
He wouldn't let
suggested that,
us.
and I said, no, I don't think so.
We wanted
Yeah.
to, but we didn't.
He
They
made
let
it
y'all
use
do it
washable.
this time.
We gave him flames.
Yeah, we had flames on the side of my
Yeah, we
head,
had flames around the ears, and we had "I love Madison Central."
They look more
Archery's
like
MCHS
like
on the back.
lightning rods instead of flames.
Right.
We'll
That's
take flames
okay.
if that's what they say.
You're a pretty good sport.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
You let them do
Deal with all these different type of children. You better be a good sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, we-
You do. You have a lot of kids, a lot of wide variety and
Yeah.
different personalities.
Yeah.
Everybody here, I mean, excited that the season's over, or do you wish it was still going on?
It's still going on.
I wish
It
it
is
was
still going on.
Yeah, it's still going on.
See, it never ends, does it?
Exactly.
It never ends. So even though school's out, you've won the Worlds, you're still going strong, right?
Yeah.
How do you find time for anything else?
Work around it.
You do? Do any of you work, actually, like have part-time jobs?
I got a full-time job at Silver Cliff Landscaping.
All right. How do you, I don't know how you guys manage it and have time for it all.
Well, with our practice, I mean, we only have 2 hours on one night and 2 hours on
Okay.
another night. And we practice after mostly everything done at school. So we don't have practice right after school because we have kids involved in so many other, like, you know, like band and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Right.
So we
So they're multi-talented.
Yeah, very.
So they're doing band practice right now. Any of them in the marching band for Central?
And you guys went out to the band?
Yeah, that just started today, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it was hot. Can't believe he's here, right?
Yeah.
Did it go well?
It's going really good.
Good. I know. We're excited about the Madison Central Marching Band because they had a great season too. So we're looking forward to interviewing them as well. So we talked about, you know, the markers on the head.
Yeah.
Do you guys, or do any of you have like a superstition that like before each match that you
before each tournament, like big tournaments, we pray, and we have one of the girls do it. She's
Okay.
from church, and it just pretty much helps everybody.
Yeah.
Like it gives us
Calms
spirit
everybody
into
down.
yeah.
calms everybody? All right, so how much mental preparation do you do? Do you get on the bus, you wear your headsets? What do you do? Do you have to not talk to anybody? Do you focus?
Well, before every big,
It's about the opposite.
yeah, it's about opposite.
Pretty loud on the
The
bus.
more relaxed they are, the better.
So, like Coach said, he wants you to get your rowdiness out on the bus and beforehand.
We
and then when
also
you get,
before the big, when we get on the range, before everything happens, we start shooting. Johnny here, we do our chant that we do every time.
Okay.
And it's pretty loud, but I don't
We
think
make
should.
sure everybody hears it.
Yeah, we make sure
Make sure
everybody hears
You
it.
guys are gonna miss him next year.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you handing it over to?
I don't know who I'm going to pass the torch to.
We do Tessa.
People
Tessa
are
is a lot.
raising their
Tessa is a whole lot louder
That's
than
good.
that
You
stuff.
finally got recruiters out there. So how is it going as far as, is it weird working with the kids from the middle school age and moving them up into the program? Is it weird working alongside younger kids like that?
Not really. It just like kind of helps us with our nervousness for shooting with somebody else that we're not really used to shooting with.
Right. Okay.
And we can help them out so that they'll become better because we're passing them on to him anyways.
Right.
Well, the way things are is when the way our tournaments are set up, these kids may shoot against the middle school kids and everybody in the county, a couple, 3 counties around, or you know, Clay County comes. So lots of times when we go to the state tournament, it's a little different than nationals. When we go to the state tournament, they're around a lot of people that they've shot with.
Right.
You know, a lot.
That they've seen all year long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
are
you know,
used to.
There's like 1,500 shooters in this county. So you know that's a lot of
Right.
kids that get to know each other.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. So it's pretty easy to move the younger kids, the middle schoolers, elementary
Yeah.
schoolers on into the program because you guys have been probably fantastic mentors to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So give us any other scoop, anything we can say about Coach while he's sitting here in the hot seat?
Should we? You guys got to put up with him next year.
Yeah, somebody got to put up with him next year.
Yeah. Not that nobody's going to say anything.
I know he's a pretty great guy. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't much too bad we can say about him.
No. It's like what the girl said. He's pretty much mentor everybody. Even to me, I'm his son. We clash heads a couple times.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
one,
think that's
couple.
normal.
Normal for kids and fathers do that, but
Do you find it harder to coach him, your son, than
really hard for I'll answer that. It's hard for him to coach me because
you take it maybe personal?
sometimes I do. If he gets on me really hard, then because pretty much what he knows, I know, and
Right.
because he trains me, and I pretty much go around at practice and help a lot of people.
Okay.
And at the same at middle school as elementary,
Yeah.
we all train. Everybody here has worked with them.
But they get to leave it. You know, they go home to their parents. You get to hear it when you get home as well, around the dinner table too, I'm sure.
Well, I listen, the way I've figured out that you teach your own child is for a parent to teach a child, it's way harder because although you're trying to assist them and guide them, at home you're disciplining them.
You're right.
So it's hard for them to distinguish the difference between discipline and guidance.
Right.
Or help.
Coach and dad.
Yeah, you know, if I tell him, you know, you're not holding your hand just right, well, you know, he gets a little frustrated.
Yeah.
But, you know, if he's not, and that's as simple as it is, you know, so I tried to work through it, but
the girl
I'll walk
said
off
he
and
would
come
use
back.
that
I'll walk
word
off and come
too.
back. Yeah.
The girl said he would use that word. What did you say?
Frustrated. Instead of frustrated, I say frustrated.
So that we gotta call Webster's and have
Yeah. Put that in there, man. Listen, that's the only way to say it.
Hey, that could be the idea for the new T-shirts next year, right there. Okay.
Don't get frustrated.
Yeah, don't get
There we
frustrated.
go. Good. Guys, congratulations. Before we leave, anything we want to say before? Now's your chance.
You're gonna miss it.
Anybody else?
You got anything to say, Johnny? You're leaving.
I don't know. I've already said everything.
Yeah, he said it's probably the quietest you've seen them in a long time.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys, congratulations again. Thanks for being with us. We really appreciate it here at MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. And you two are leaving, but for the rest of you guys, good luck next season. All right.
Thank you.
All right. I'm Samantha Burford, and on behalf of Coach Long, I was going to say on behalf of all the guys here on the Madison Central Archery team, thanks for joining us, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time for MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Thanks again.
Your look at local school sports.
Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Goes up and under, nice throw. This program is sponsored by Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets in Richmond, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Lexington, Tatum Enterprises, Neil Burns Fitness Center, 305 Jerry Lane, ScenicCabin.com, Richmond Tourism, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, and Rosenbaum Communications. "24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. You want to know school sports in Madison County? Then you need to visit MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Everything sports in Madison County. That's MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Visit us now.